Hey everybody, it's your boy Meliorcraft back here again for episode 10 of the Hard Mode Realm series. Now this episode we're just going to be diving right in. We're going to be doing part 2 of the lore tour for the realm. Pretty much giving you guys the history of all the builds that we've got up until this point so far. Now in the last episode, if you guys want to go ahead and get your snacks ready, get yourselves nice and relaxed and kick back while we get this tour going, I'll give you a little recap of what happened last time. If you guys hung out with me last time for episode 9, we did the lore tour episode 1, in which we showcased my sister Mina's realm, or not really her realm, I mean this is the realm itself, but I mean her territory, I guess, where it shows all of her different builds and everything that she's built throughout her time on this realm. And then afterwards we showcased my brother Skeeter's realm and everything, or I keep using the term realm, I showcased Skeeter's territory, in which showcased all the builds that he's done so far on this realm. And, yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed that episode and seeing what my siblings got to come up with so far when they've spent their time on this server so far. Now, on this episode, we're going to be showcasing the next two people that have played on this realm. It's going to be my friend Captain Boss, who you've met in the Dynamic Duo series, as well as you've also met my sister Mina. And then we'll be wrapping up this tour showcasing my builds. So right now, we're in Melior territory right now. We're in my area right now, and we'll start making our way over to Captain Boss's home. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me here today. Like I said, if you guys got any snacks, feel free to kick back, start the Munchie Fest, and yeah, just enjoy the show. And if you guys are putting this tour on to fall asleep to and doze off to at night, definitely get cozied in because we got a relaxing tour coming up for you guys. We'll try to avoid these mobs here so that way we're not riling up our sleeping guests too much. We'll just keep it nice and chill this episode. Now, right now, we're going through Captain Boss's territory, and you see I'm just running past builds because I really want to start at the beginning and really showcase everything this man's done so far. Now, in the last episode, I did showcase one of his builds because technically it was located in my brother Skeeter's area. That if you guys were here for the last episode and you saw the zombie spawner that we had, that was actually all created by Captain Boss, and I gotta say, I gotta hand it to him. He did all of that without even using a single YouTube tutorial. Like the skeleton XP farm that you've seen on my side so far, like that literally came from a YouTube video that I watched years ago. Or at this point, I don't think it's been years, I would say. Maybe months ago or maybe a year at this point. But there was a YouTube video I had to literally look up for tutorials because I am not smart when it comes to Minecraft mechanics or anything. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get out of here. I did not mean for that to happen. I did not realize Captain Boss has a couple death pits over here in his territory. But yeah, what I was saying is I am not the sharpest crayon in the box when it... Whoa, did you have an enchanted weapon? Excuse you, sir. Whoa! Why does a baby have an enchanted iron sword? Unbreaking 3 and... What the hell? Yeah, you do not need that, my friend. Anyways, yeah, I'm not the sharpest crayon in the box when it comes to building like contraptions and stuff. Like every contraption that I've ever built has always come from a tutorial. Like the only thing I can do on my own is like designing, and even then that comes with like heavy inspiration. Like the lamppost that I made came from, I believe it was a creator called Ellie's Art that I tagged in one of my last videos when I showcased the villager trading hall. Hold on, let me just clear out the space here before we get the tour started so we're not getting slaughtered left and right. You guys are going to make this tour very difficult. Give a man a break. Alright. Wait, excuse you. Where are you guys coming from? Alright. So right now you can kind of see we're already heading towards my brother's territory that we showed you guys in the last episode. Now the reason I'm starting so far over this way is because I'm pretty certain Captain Boss actually built a couple things over in this area that lead over into his territory. With that being said, this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. So I like the fact that he's starting to get used to doing different pathway builds. Like before, he would just build a dirt pathway. You bastard, I'm literally mid-talking and you're going to shoot an arrow at me. Get out of here. You were making this very difficult. Alright. My armor's still good. I don't got to repair that just yet. So anyways, make sure there's no phantoms above me too while we're at it. So he built this bridge, which I really like the fact that he's starting to get more comfortable doing the detailing and the textures too. Like both of us would just use like single kind of blocks. Like we would just use like one type of wood or one type of stone going through a project. But as you can see here, he's got the chisel deep slate. He's got deep slate tiles. He's got cobble deep slate. He's got just, you know, all kinds of stuff going on here. And I really like the fact that it makes it look textured. Like it's something that like maybe the devs put in themselves instead of something that a player built per se. And his favorite color, if you haven't noticed, is green. Excuse me. But his favorite color is green. So you're going to be seeing a lot of green copper lights and copper torches throughout his base, which I think it's a nice little look for him. He's got his own unique kind of like niche kind of look. To this day, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to talk with Captain Boss and my brother and sister at some point. I don't know if that's a natural cherry biome or if that's something my sister or brother spawned over there. Will you... Bastard! Get! Thank you. Now, back to the tour. So right now we start making our way through Captain Boss's territory, as you can see. We're just going to ignore that skeleton and hope he leaves us alone. Or, goddammit. Yeah! Oh, I thought that was going to be more dramatic. I thought I was going to one-shot him, but never mind. Yeah, you just fall down the pit and stay down there, creeper. Now, the one thing I really do like is, for me... Are you really going to follow me over here? Yeah, you stay there. But one thing that I've noticed that he does is his, if you've noticed both of our territories, like you'll notice is, with my flowers, I group them together. Like, I'll have a whole group of poppy flowers, I'll have a whole group of orange tulips. Damn, you're gonna long shot me, bro? But I'll have a group of orange tulips. I'll have a group of, dandelions, and just, I'll literally try to match all of my different flowers together and stuff like that to kind of give, like, more of the same color in groups, where Captain Boss does it a lot more natural, so to speak, where he'll have, like, some red flowers here, like, some blue flowers there, and he does a really good job at doing, like, the natural landscaping, which is something that I kind of struggle with, which I really want to get better with. I'm not sure how to really confidently do it realistically, and you'll see what I'm talking about over here. Like, he's got his cactuses planted, so that way we can keep harvesting the flowers, and we can get cactuses for green dye if we need that. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Alright, I don't think he's done too much with this area yet, but he does got a nice little hallway going down here if he wants to create, like, a potential mine or something. So now we keep going, and as you can see, he's got tons of cactuses, tons of flowers here. But this is what I mean by his, like, nature growth, or, like, his aesthetic. Like, he does a really great job planting, like... Now, I guess here's, like, a big group of red flowers. So this is a perfect example of what I do on my area. I do big clumps of red, big clumps of orange, blue. But over here, you've got some blue, some yellow, some red, some orange, some pink. Like, every color you can think of. He just has it randomly, sporadically dusted out everywhere, so it looks like a natural landscape, like you're actually walking through like a flower valley, instead of having it all OCD where it's like same exact flower parts like my server is, or my territory is. And as you can see, he's starting to practice with banners more, which I'm really liking some of the designs that he's coming up with here. I personally, myself, have never played around with banners, but the more I'm looking at the cool designs that he's coming up with, like, I really want to start messing around with them myself to see what kind of color schemes I can come out with. If you guys have noticed the red and orange banner that I have inside my storage room down below, if you've ever seen that in past episodes, that was actually a gift from Captain Boss. That was actually one of the first banners that he made, and he gave it to me, and it was really cool to see that. No. I have a feeling he's going to come closer to me. Oh, you bastard. Oh, thank God. I was trying to see if I can get him without getting hit. Glass... Ah, damn it. I saw the glass bottle in front of the redstone, and I thought it was a filled glass bottle. And I'm like, did we just get, like, a potion off him? And this is his concrete zone, so it's like his concrete farm. If you have concrete powder, you have to get it wet first. So he puts the concrete here, gets it wet, and then remines it again, so that way it turns into the solid concrete for him. Let me just grab a little drink here real quick. I've been talking so much, my throat's getting pretty dry here. Got a nice cup of coffee here with me today. Usually I've been drinking like soda or energy drinks or that kind of stuff, but I got a nice cup of coffee. I'm not sure what kind of coffee you guys are into, if you guys do end up drinking coffee, but my favorite one, I don't really care what brand the coffee itself is, but what matters to me is the creamer. And like the creamer that I always go with, it's like this liquid bottle you can get in the dairy section, and it's a bit of a not a tongue twister, but it's definitely a mouthful. It's like what is it? Brown butter chocolate chip cookie dough, and it's a huge long ass name, but I promise you, oh my God, it's one of the dankest creamers you'll ever try in your goddamn life. It is so freaking good. Oh, right now. So we just got across this little fireplace here, and as you can see, this is the entrance to his home. So before we go inside here, I want to showcase more of his landscape before we actually show the actual home itself. So he's got a big variety here. We've got some azalea trees. I'm not sure what this is about here. As you can see, he's got like some spruce mixed in with birch, and he's got spruce mixed in with oak, so I'm not entirely sure what that's about. I will have to ask him if that's an aesthetic choice or just something he did while he was smoking the other day. Not sure what that's about. What the hell? Oh, I must have hit the cactus. Now, what does he have over here? What is up with this little red block? Oh, so it's just a little, I guess a little plank of wood, but he's got this cute little island over here, which I do really like. Like, I would love to figure out how to put, like, a small little island, but instead of a tree, I'd love to do one of those, like, stone statues that you see the tutorials on, like, Facebook or YouTube. We'll keep it pushing over here. So he's got his little bee apiaries. He's got like his beehives, and he's got I think it's a beehive and like a bee nest or something like that. But he's got his little honey farm over here where he can collect that, and you've got plenty of flowers so that way the bees can get pollinated nice and good. What else do we got? Oh, he's got his little melon farm over here. We just got some random chest out here just in case he isn't wanting to take anything inside just yet. Then you come across this other bridge over here, which I do like this one a lot more. I like the stone one over there, don't get me wrong, but I really like the natural flow to this one. Like, none of my bridges are natural. Like, mine's are all like wooden or stone, and his are like, I love the fact you've got the grass with all the natural like flowers and stuff coming across. It like blends like nature and mankind together, and those are the kind of vibes I really love for Minecraft. Like, it gives me like a medieval kind of feel. Hold on, I'm being ambushed over here. This is just bull. Alright, let's get you out of here. Alright, there's you down. And let's get you out of here. Gotta pay attention to my health there. We're getting a little low there. You bastard. Alright. So now we're getting more to his... You see all the podzol here, and if you notice that, this is mainly where his wood cutting area is. This is where he plants all of his spruces and everything, and he bone meals them in groups of 2x2s to get the biggest trees as possible. But I've noticed he's extended pretty far over here, so I'm not sure if he's just trying to make an aesthetic choice where he wants like a podzol pathway to show like where people have walked, or if he's just trying to expand like his tree farm area. But I do really like he's got the random mushroom trees too. Like, that just adds a little bit of whimsy and stuff like that. Like, I don't think we've actually come across a natural mushroom biome yet anywhere around here, but it's cool kind of seeing the mushroom trees just sporadically popped up around the forest like that. So what else do we have? So while we're over here, let's go take a look at his villager trading hall. So you'll see mine later on, and then after he saw me building one, he's like, shit, that's actually a pretty good idea. So he ended up taking 2 of my villagers in boats, and he brought them over, and he started mass breeding his own group of villagers. So right now, this is actually pretty freaking genius. Like, he was getting creepers and like all kind of monsters like surrounding his villager trading hall for a while, and he actually discovered something I didn't even know was possible. But I guess if you put down a lot of these sharp berries here, not only is it a good food source if you're like getting low, but watch this, like none of the mobs seem to want to cross over to it. Wait, are you gonna burn if you come out at me? Hello? Wow, you're actually being nice. Hi, friend. Are we being peace here? Peace offering. Peace officer. What the hell is it? Peace offering. I can't even talk right. You want some steak? You want a sword? Yeah. You can have that since you're nice. Yeah, let's go, buddy. You're like distracted me from the tour by like how passive you are. I've never seen like a friendly zombie before. What you doing, bro? Well, I will just let you do your thing because I was gonna kill you and take the sword back, but I have seriously never encountered like a friendly little buddy like this. So you just you do your thing, man. I'm gonna call you Dave. What's up, Dave? You just chilling with your sword. All right, you go do your thing, Dave. So anyways, I was going to try to get him to follow me over here, but basically mobs cannot cross through this. Like, they won't even fall down in it. Like, they're too scared. Like, they know they're going to get pricked to death. In this, I kind of wish I got to show you guys how it started. Like, it's really cool to see Captain Boss's growth and, like, again, how he's gotten a lot better with, like, his detailing. Like, when I first saw this, when he first created it, this was nothing but like a spruce box with like fence, and that was it. And throughout the months, he's gone through and added like a cobblestone rooftop to it. As you can see over here, he's added some stone bricks and his stone, what is it called, a foundation and everything like that to add more of a detailed texture throughout his house. He's even given them like a backyard so they can go outside with their animals and everything with a nice little apple tree. And let's head inside and take a look around, shall we? This is the tour after all. So right now you come inside here, and these are his chests for mainly for trading with them. So he's got plenty of paper stocked up, plenty of materials to breed them with, and then he'll use this to get his emeralds to get more books later on. And it's pretty obvious, as you can tell, that these, what's it called? Not menders. We don't have too many of those. The librarian villagers, that's what they're called. As you can tell, these are probably our most favorite villager types, because these are the ones that give us mending and tons of overpowered enchantments. So he's got his own personal little library people over here. And what is this now? I don't know if this is two different entrances or two different rooms. I've never seen two different doorways before, so let's check it out. So we'll come out here. It looks like it's the backyard that we saw through the fence post. Oh wow, I thought that through the lighting over here, I thought that was like stone that he had on the ground. I didn't realize he actually has like a little pond in here for them as well. So he's got his animals. Okay, so I guess both doors lead to the same way. It just goes, you know, left or right. Doesn't matter which really entrance that you pick. So yeah, this is a nice little setup that he's got for him. Let me just close this, because I have made the mistake in the past where I've accidentally screwed him over, where I'm like, alright, checking this out, trading with them, and I accidentally left this open, and I shut this, forgetting that they can open these doors. So they literally just started pouring out, and I'm like, oh shit! And I had to run back and start grouping them up into boats and like leading them back into the house, and I'm like, hopefully Captain Boss doesn't notice any that went missing, and I was starting to like mass breed them again to make sure like any of them that got like killed or lost, it's like, okay, like he'll never know they went missing. Ah, that tower, goddamn. See, my brother doesn't even play on this realm anymore, and just that haunts me. Like, part of me wants to like explode it and harvest it for resources, but the other same time, it's like it's part of the history of the realm, and it's like it's cool, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Not omnipotent. That's like godly. What's the word? Ominous. It's like a very ominous, like just looming over in the realm sky. Like I almost want to rival it and try to build like my own tower that looks way cooler than his and make it way tall. Like I mean, I can't really make it way taller because we both go up to the build height, but you know what I mean. It'll be way more textured and way more detailed and just all around badass. We'll keep going back now. If you guys have followed me on TikTok, you may have noticed one of my earlier videos where I tried following up on the memes of like if you've seen the trend of TikTok where like two friends are playing and it's like, yo bro, can you make me, you know, XYZ, and it's like you know, can you make me a sugarcane farm, or can you make me a wood farm, or can you clear out this, you know, base of land? And they're like, sure thing bro, I got you. And when they sign back in, it's like, what the hell? And it's like 5 years worth of gameplay done in like an hour. And like I tried to showcase that on this realm here, because realistically when we started making all of these different villagers and all these villager trading halls, like I have my villager trading hall, which has to have at least like 20 to 30, maybe even 40 villagers in there. And as you just saw in Captain Boss's, he's got at least 20 to 25 in his. Maybe a little, maybe about 20, maybe I'm exaggerating. So like we'll just say we've got a grand total like around like 60 between us both. So with that many villagers, like we need an ass load of paper to trade with them to get our enchantments and whatnot. So on my area, when you see in the tour later on, I barely have shit for space for like when it comes to like sugarcane farms. I've got like a little border that kind of wraps around my territory of sugarcane that if you just follow the line, you can harvest about maybe 2 to 3 stacks. And the one day I was talking to him, and I'm like, if you thought about it, like, maybe if you want to make, like, a sugarcane farm, we can do something like that so we can trade with these guys a lot more. And he's like, sure thing, bro, I got you. And I got home from work the next day, and I signed on, and he's like, check out my area. And this is the area I made a TikTok on, if you've seen my video on it, where it's plankton, where it's like, oh, it's just an ordinary, oh my goodness! And, like, this is what he made for our villagers. He's got his little pumpkin farm here. Now, his area started out like this. It was literally just a couple pumpkins and like 3 pieces of sugarcane, and that was it. And then he's like, okay, I'll make a couple more over here. Hello. Are you peaceful during the day? Oh, no, you are not. Your friend Dave was peaceful. So this started his second little area. So he's like, okay, do we need more than this? And I'm like, yeah, we can definitely use more than that. And this is what he came out with. I was like, holy shit, dude. You can't even see through here. Like, look how ridiculous. It's literally like a forest. Let me see if I can try to get up here. Oh, this, right here. This is literally the sign from the video that we did. It said, got you, bro. And I signed out and signed back on. And I turned around, and this is what he came out with. We haven't harvested this in so long. I didn't even think about, like, all the paper we could get out of this and all the different emeralds we'll get from villagers. I'm trying to see if maybe... Ah, damn it. I was going to say, maybe I can try to climb up on top of those little light posts to give you a better eagle eye view of this, but it just goes on and on and on, and I'm not complaining. Like, this has helped us out so freaking much throughout the months in this realm. Like, you guys have no idea what a big, huge help this has been when it comes to getting paper and emeralds from villagers. Just, goddamn, it literally goes on like a forest. Let's just make our way. Like, right here, I'm losing hunger by how much I gotta run through here. So, I think I've showcased all of Captain Boss's outer builds. Let me just take a little peek-see over here to see if there's anything else that I might have missed. Oh, so this is his little lightning rod station. So for the longest time, as you can see, there's nothing over here. But for the longest time, we had a pig that was over here tied to a fence post. And he was trying to get it electrocuted for a time period to see if we can get some zombie pigmen spawned in the overworld. Oh, sorry about that. I know I just disturbed your little bath over here, little guy. Let me just get out your way here. You just enjoy your melon seeds? I don't know why you need that, but yeah, you just keep that. What the hell? Okay, so I guess Captain Boss even has... Let me just get a sword out to be safe here. Alright, so there's definitely light... Oh, I don't know if... I was going to say, I don't know if it's torches or this moss that lit it up, but maybe Captain Boss hasn't been down here just yet? Yeah, the iron hasn't been explored just yet. Oh, yeah, okay, so he has been down here. There's a torch down here. And there's some cobblestone. So, yeah, alright, he's probably been down here at some point. So that's kind of cool. He's got his own little, like, bat cave over here. I would try to make some kind of, like... Oh, where the hell did you come from? Jesus. As I was saying, that's cool as hell. He's got some kind of, like, underground bat cave like that. Like, that's insane. And let's go a little bit further. I don't think, however, he's got anything past this area. Excuse me. So it looks like the start of another little mining area over here. And I want to say... Okay, yeah, he hasn't extended past, like, the end of my border. So, like, the end of my border goes over here where, like, the watchtower is that I started building. But he hasn't gone past that either. So I think that extends the ending of his area. Oh, another little Batcave area. So now it's officially time to head indoors and check out the interior of Captain Boss's main HQ. Excuse me again. Gotta keep clearing my throat for some reason. So we already saw the villager trading hall, so we're good to run past that. Try not to fall inside. You have no idea how many times I've fallen in that. And for some reason, once you're in it, you cannot jump out of it. It's a pain in the ass. You gotta turn around, break the block behind you, go back, jump back out, or you gotta... what did I just say? Ugh. Wait a sec. Okay, I did not know if you just stand still. That's something new for me. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I guess if you stand still, it does not hurt you at all. Let me just... fix that there so I don't mess up his area. Alright, so let's head indoors because I'm pretty certain the phantoms are going to start spawning soon because it's already been night 2. I do also like the little ladder over here just to give yourself kind of an overview of his area. Let's see. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. See? It's very nice, especially at nighttime with the Vibrant Visuals update. Like, I will forever love this one. It's not too overpowering like some other texture packs or mods, but like it just gives it a very nice, cozy kind of vibe to it. Like, I really love the way it makes light stand out, and especially the firefly bushes. Let's make our way indoors. See, I love this. I cannot get over just how natural this looks. I really love the kind of aesthetic he's got here with the random bushes, like the firefly lights at night, like the different ferns, like the different grass blocks. Like, I just have flowers in my area where I've got it planted out, where I love the fact he mixes the grass blocks with the flowers to give it a more natural aesthetic. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the front entrance of Captain Boss's hideaway. Let me just take another sip real quick, and we will get things rolling. Right now, we're about 24 minutes into the episode, so I do genuinely want to say before we head inside, like, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you've really enjoyed this tour so far, feel free to like and give a comment down below and know what's your favorite thing that Captain Boss has built so far. Or if you're interested in seeing, like, whatever he's like to build going forward in the future. And with that being said, if you guys also would like to give this channel a subscribe, you guys will get new alerts every single Tuesday and Thursday whenever new episodes drop out. And something awesome I'm really excited to announce is my sister Mina has been really hard at work with a Discord server for me, which I don't know how she managed to do this or what kind of witchcraft or like magicry she did, but somehow she was able to link it where whenever new episodes come out, you also get notifications in the Discord server. So I got to sit down with her at some point and make sure all the final finishing touches are done with it, and then we'll get that rolled out. So yeah, some really awesome future plans are coming for you guys. With that being said, let's check it out. So this is Captain Boss's main front area. We've got a little bed over here. He's got some storage. I've told him this time and time again, like, I don't know how the hell he did it, but I love the fact he just has a dog, like, just sitting on top of his furnaces. Like, what's up, bro? Like, you just chilling out, keeping an eye on things. He's got his things all organized just like I do. Like, I really like how he does it, where the reason why it's like he doesn't combine them together is that's like the permanent slot for it. So it's almost like an ID identifier for him, so he knows like where to fill it out just in case he gets more of it. But, you know, he's got his loot and everything and whatnot. I probably should go through and fill this up for him at some point since we've got the iron farm steady now. We'll come through this doorway here. And right now, we just entered his little animal farm area where we kind of do things a little bit differently, as you've seen. Like, if you see my tour on my base on my TikTok, like, for those of you that have just seen this YouTube channel, the tour for my base will be kind of a first-time thing for you guys. But for those of you that have been my TikTok followers that discovered me over here on YouTube here, you may have already seen the tour of my houses that I've already given on my TikTok channel. But I guess here it'll be one fell swoop instead of getting broken down into multiple, you know, smaller format videos. Because you know how TikTok is. You usually got to keep your videos around 1 to 3 minutes long to get really better kind of results with the algorithm and stuff. Where with YouTube, I'm trying to do like at least like 30-minute to hour-long episodes and everything for you guys. With that being said, we got some chunky little rabbits over here. I love the new baby update where you've got the little like details, like instead of the chickens looking normal, like they actually look yellow, like the little baby chicken hens, or like or I guess the hen's a grown-up chicken, but the little baby chicks where it's like the Looney Tunes one where it's like bright yellow or like that kind of stuff. And I do love the fact that rabbits actually look like rabbits now, like instead of just a little square with little rectangles on its head. I love the fact you actually see the poofy little tail and like it's a chunky little body hopping all around. At some point, though, I do gotta ask Captain Boss if I can actually steal 2 of these black ones and 2 of these brown ones, because I'm trying to get, like, a variety of, like, every color type. Like, so far, I've got every color sheep in the game, as far as I'm aware of. I don't have the elusive, the rare, like, a rainbow one, however. I just have, like, the 16 wool colors. And then for bunnies, I'm pretty certain I just have 2 white ones, I want to say. And then we both have to go exploring in the winter biome to get the white and black polka dot one. But I think it's white, black, brown, and white and black polka dot are the only 4 rabbits that I'm aware of. Unless there's more, like, definitely feel free to let me know in the comments, because I'm definitely curious if there's any more rabbits that I'm forgetting. And we've got more storage coming through here. Now, I'm not sure why he kept them separated. Like, we've got our bunnies out here, and I do love the fact it kind of looks like a tree growing in the wall. But the rest of his animals, I think it's maybe because bunnies were the last thing that he discovered, and, like, he only had enough room in here for, like, the original mobs. Like, we've got plenty of chickens in here. We've got, not really plenty, but we've got, you know, a couple of cows in here. I'd probably want to start breeding these up so that way he's got more. And then we've got some pigs over here. We've got some sheep. Oh, and we've got the original Paculio. So if you guys have ever seen the one chunk random layer challenge that I've been working on, like that series, the hardcore mode for that, I have a little chicken inside my house that I've been calling like Paculio 2. I'm pretty certain that's the name that I gave it. I'm not certain, or maybe it was Paco. I'm not sure it was Paculio or Paco, but I want to say this is Paculio. This is the original Paculio that we got, and I want to say Paco is the name of the iron armored zombie that we have guarding our base, or our iron farm, to basically scare the villagers into producing as much iron as possible for us. So this right here, Paculio is like the warden of the farm here. He's the one that keeps all these animals in check. He's the one that keeps them in line so that way nobody's escaping the barn here. So Paculio, like, I salute you, sir. Unfortunately, I do not have any seeds that I can give you. But maybe I can bribe you with explosives. Here, you can have a piece of gunpowder, my friend. Oh wait, I did not get rid of it. Make wise with this. Do not tell Captain Boss I gave this to you, Paculio. Excuse me. Alright, let's make our way to the next area. He's got a lodestone here as well, which is pretty smart, so that way he knows like where to come back to base just in case he ever gets lost. Now, this area here, you may be wondering like what this is, but this is actually pretty smart. So Captain Boss was telling me that this is his grass farm. So whenever he needs grass for like underground builds and to give it like a nature aesthetic, he'll come through here with a Silk Touch shovel, collect all the grass, replant the dirt, and then this little 3 line of grass will re-spread back out and fill all this dirt back in with grass. So that way he can just keep farming grass over and over and over in kind of like an infinite loop, if you will. So we'll keep coming down. The one thing that I've noticed, like with my OCD, I try, like if it's something that's in my freaking house, like I want to do like staircases and like elevators and that kind of stuff, where like this, I love you, Captain Boss, but oh my god, this bugs the hell out of me. Like you go from like cozy house to like cave environment, like that. Where the fuck did the lava come from? I just noticed that. Like I literally was just gonna walk past, guys. Like, oh, here's a nice little animal farm. Here's a cute little grass farm, and we'll continue. Like I didn't even notice you got a literal death trap. Like I could have walked into that and burnt my little legs off. Like you literally have like a dungeon built into your house, my friend. So we will keep coming down the staircase here. Excuse me. Let's see here. So once we get down this little spiral, we will come down another spiral. Now let's see what we've got here. So I think the best way to go about this will be starting bottom to top, because I think nothing goes past where this little amethyst cave is at. Alright. So, unfortunately, I feel like we have to give this a little bit more time. So the last time I came down here, you guys would not believe all the amethyst that we collected, but it looks like we haven't been down here too much, or I guess we haven't been in the area enough for it to generate more spawnage. So right now we've only got like 1, 2, like 3 little amethyst crystals generating. So we might want to come back to this later and let these generate more. But I thought this was cool as hell. Like, the Fat Captain Boss literally has an amethyst farm built inside of his house. Like, he just accidentally came across a geode pocket, and I thought this was just so freaking cool. So this is the very bottom of his house. We'll start making our way up the staircase now. It looks like he was trying to build, like, another room in here that he started on. Let's see what else we got. So this looks like another room as well that he was starting. Now, what exactly do we have here? Oh, holy shit, okay. So it looks like he tried to start his own mine shaft. Like, this is massive. And to give him even more credit, you guys, to really blow your mind, like, I have literal diamond pickaxes, and back at my house, I have a netherite pickaxe. But this man, like, does not use diamond because he doesn't like the way the blue looks. Like, he likes the realism. So this man did all of this shit with just copper and iron, and that's it. Like, he literally sat here for hours going through iron and copper. And we're not even talking enchanted shit, like efficiency 5 here. Like, we're talking traditional, good old, just regular pickaxes. He's got some redstone here. What's this? Okay, so he's got a hallway that he started. Oh my god, it just continues. Holy shit, man. How far does it... Dude, what the hell did I just discover here? Okay, so I guess he has a powered railway cart here. Where does this lead to? This is so cool. I think I remember him telling me about this like months ago, but I don't remember seeing it. Like, what the hell? He literally has a whole freaking roller coaster built inside of a mine shaft here. Where the hell am I going? Excuse you. So where are we exactly? I want to say, you guys remember on the last episode of the tour, I talked about the demilitarized zone, and I'm like, oh, I won't go through all the mine shafts or anything like that, because it's going to take forever, and it just extends on for a long time. Yeah, this is the area that I was talking about where it leads to. This is the mine shaft that's underneath the demilitarized zone. We literally have a giant pocket of obsidian over there. We literally have all of this space that we've just mined and taken so much resources out of over the last couple of years. Like, this realm, you have to keep in mind, has been around for about 5 to 6 years now. So we've taken so much out from here. But yeah, so I guess Captain Boss built himself his own little roller coaster down to the mine shaft over here. Now, with that being said, I want to say he said that he built it, when I remember him telling me the story, this should be close to the Skeleton XP farm that I built. Because I remember that crafting table being there. I think we just come around this corner, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I'm right. Oh shit, no kidding, okay. So yeah, so you guys will get to see this more fleshed out. Oh, excuse you. I was gonna say, you guys will get to see this more fleshed out when I give you a tour of my territory, because this actually is within my castle wall, so that's crazy. I did not realize that he built himself, like, a roller coaster that leads to the XP farm, so that way he doesn't have to come all the way over to my house just to go grab some XP. Like, he can take a roller coaster himself and get some goodies on his own. Okay, so that definitely was not the pathway. So let's get back to Captain Boss's house here. Still got to give him props for that. That is insane. I did not realize he built all that. Okay, so we ran past the crafting table. There's that. And then I had said... I came over here, and I'm like, oh damn, there's the ginormous pathway. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty certain if I retrace my steps back, the roller coaster was back this way. Perfect. Oh, not perfect. Not perfect, not perfect. You are not ruining his hard work. Get the hell out of here. Oh! Really? I've been getting all of them so far, and as soon as, like the one comes up to me that's going to blow up by the track. Don't worry, Captain Boss. I got you, brother. He may be watching this episode going, that motherfucker. Oh, that was thunder. I'm like, what the hell? Alright, let's make our way back through Captain Boss's territory. Whee! Still so damn cool. I did not realize this entire time he built this here. And it's so cool going through and seeing, like, all the different ores and all the different, like, stalagmites and stuff. Or I guess the dripstone. Come on. He's got the powered rails here. I'm not sure why it's going so slowly. Maybe it's just because of all the bends and twists and whatnot. Ah, see, smart. He put the triple one so that way you actually go up the ramp with speed. Alright, so I guess that is that. So we'll make our way back up through here. I'm not sure what the water's for. Maybe, wait, what the hell is this? Oh, okay, so it just leads to the same spot. I thought I saw, like, seaweed for a second, so I didn't know if he had, like, a whole, like, fishing area that I didn't know about. So we'll make our way back through this ginormous mining chasm. Like, this dude's been hard at work. Like, holy shit. Alright, let's see here. What else do we have? What the hell? Okay, see, this is where that blows my mind with his building methods. Like, we have the hallways going through these pockets, and then literally as you're going up through the damn staircase, in the staircase wall itself, you have a whole nother room. Like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Oh my god. Okay, I remember now. This is his freaking spider spawner. So he has a spider spawner in his own house. So as you can see here, he's definitely gotten a handful. He's got some spider eyes. Plenty of spider eyes. Holy shit. And some string as well. Ooh, and they're the cave spiders. Excuse you. You can just stay out of my way. What the hell? What do we have in here? Okay, that's cool. Alright, so kind of like how you got to see from my skeleton XP farm and whatnot, like, that's really cool. You actually get to see, like, his spider spawners, like, getting born and everything, and, like, actually getting pushed down. Like, look at that. So that's cool. That is badass. So we got the view for the skeleton XP farm, and we got the view for the spider spawner. Let's just get rid of you. Are you guys coming down? There we go. Let's say you just got stuck there for a sec. Now I could have sworn he had like another pathway where, because you saw that redstone glowing up there. I could have sworn he had like another pathway or wait, did I miss that? No, that was where I went. All right, maybe it's over through here. All right, hold on. This is something else. I'm going to get lost. Whoa, okay, I do not know how skeletons are spawning in there. But there was like a redstone contraption he was telling me about where if you hit a lever, it basically opens and shuts all the trap doors. So I was more or less trying to see like what that was. Let me see if you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright, see? He's got like the redstone dust glowing, and I know there was repeaters and everything, but I can't figure out or remember how to get over there, like, to see what exactly he was planning. Like, right there, I can see a lever all the way over there, but I don't see an access point to it. You know what I mean? Is it over here? No, okay, that's empty. Excuse you. Oh, wow. I was gonna say, there is a ton forming in here. And we already went through that, so it wasn't anything from there. So now, let's see what the hell this was. This dude's got some insane luck. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this dude literally just came around to, wait, is this it? Yo, we found it. Okay. So it looks like this is where the room is, and I guess if you hit some kind of lever or whatnot, it'll open up like a lot of these trap doors to where it'll give you more or less like a walkway to go around. He says that he wanted that so that way he can check up on this like from an interior instead of just standing there where the glass is at. But kudos to him. That's really cool. We'll just put that back up there. So I'm glad that we ended up finding the entrance in the end. So let's see here. What else do we have? But yeah, the dude's got some... What the hell? This dude's got crazy good luck. He has another spawner right inside of his house. Like, what the hell? So we've got a zombie spawner in his house. We have the... wait, what the heck? I was gonna say, where does this go? A whole nother cave system, okay. No shit. Okay. So if you ever want to get out of his house... I didn't even see this here. I literally ran all the way over there and showed you guys the bridge to start. So that's fucking mind-blowing. I did not even realize that there was this. That just blew my mind. Let me just, I guess, head back down. So he's got his little area here. God, that's so cool. How did I miss that? And I don't think there's anything else he built here. I think this is just more mining areas. Yeah. We're going to have to do a part 3 for the tour because we're already 43 minutes in and like I'm still going through his building here. Like I thought we were going to do both him and mine, but this is insane. Like I am like impressed by the amount of stuff that he's got built over here. 2 different mob spawners right inside of his house. Like, that is badass luck right there. And an entire abandoned mine shaft. And holy freaking lava. I'm pretty certain you already know this man's going to find some diamonds down here. And if not finding diamonds, at least we've got lava sources to make, like, a lava farm or something like that. Like, this is crazy. So we head back over now. Let's just make sure we just act like we didn't see anything. Alright, so let's keep pushing. Yeah, that was cool as shit. I did not realize that's where his spider spawner was the whole time. Literally right in front of the house. Or in front of the staircase, I mean. And now, okay, so I guess this just leads to more of the mine shaft that we were seeing earlier. So this is just another hallway to it. I just want to go through, I know we said we weren't going to explore mine shafts, but I just want to make sure he didn't, like, build anything into it, so that way we're not missing out on, like, any part of his tour. But here, no, it does not look like he's built anything. It looks like this is just a regular old mine shaft. I know he was talking about wanting to complete them at some point, so that way it's, like, all fully furnished and it leads to places. Now, in my opinion, like, this is probably, like, not trying to glaze or anything, but this is probably one of my favorite builds that he has, like, one of my favorite rooms that he has in the entire territory system. Like, basically, hold on, let me catch a drink real quick here. Trying to finish my coffee before it goes cold on me. But, yeah, this is probably one of my favorite builds in his entire territory, and the fact that it really gives me, like, the old, like, 2011 Minecraft nostalgia vibes. Like, you got the alternating woods here, and just the way he has enchantment table built. Like, I love the way he's got this set up. Like, it's not anything too fancy, it's not too simplistic, it's just a very, just, nostalgic, cozy vibe. But you come right in here to do your enchantments and get your books done. You got a little empty bookshelf here for any kind of books that you don't want to utilize at the moment. He's got all kinds of textures going through. Excuse me. And then he's got a nice little cozy fireplace. And that you can never go wrong with having one of those. Like, I personally love the fireplaces. Let's see what else we got for the tour. We'll head back up through here now. I'm getting close to one of my second favorite areas that he's built, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think is going to be over that way. So we're going to hold on just yet. This is his farming area. So you saw where he's got his food outside. You saw like a little bit of watermelons and a little bit of pumpkins and all that massive sugar cane. Now you're probably wondering where he gets the rest of his food from. So just like his animals, he keeps the rest of his food underground. So we've got some berries, some wheat. We've got tons of bone meal from the Skeleton XP farm, which, as you've seen, that is a massive help to us. But we've got melons, pumpkins, berries, and wheat over here. This is his little koi pond that he's built, and this is honestly one of my favorite features that he has as well. Like, I know I just got done saying the library is my favorite that he built, but I love the fact that for me, whenever I build like water features in my house, they're either fish tanks behind a wall of glass, or it's just like a naked pond where it's like completely flat. There's no like, you know, any features to it. There's no detail. It's just like a flat, boring square. Like, that's it. Where this, like, he builds like, I don't know if you noticed, but like the detailed texturing I talk about, where it's not even, it's not flat, it's like, it's not like a broken circle, but it's like a square, or like it kind of comes out here like a triangle kind of point, and then you've got, obviously, you know, the square corners over here. And then the one thing that he always does that I freaking love is the waterfalls here, because to me it looks like you're siphoning fish from like a live water source out in the ocean. And this, he always, like, I'm always personally like worried myself that my fish are gonna die or suffocate. Like, they're gonna bounce out here on the concrete and they're gonna bounce and like can't breathe and they're gonna disappear. But I mean, every single time I watch it happen to his fish, like, they always make it back in the water. Like, to this day, I still haven't watched any fish, like, suffocate or anything. Like, they seem to jump back in the water. Like, everything's just fine. And I love the fact he's got the sea pickles. The only thing I would personally do myself is I would add a couple, like, coral fans and coral blocks just for that color pop. Because you've already got gray throughout the whole room. And don't get me wrong, the green is really nice to have with the pickles and the, I think it's seaweed? Or maybe that might be, what is it? Yeah, I think that's seaweed. I don't think it's seagrass. Or maybe that might be seagrass. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's seagrass. So, I like the green, don't get me wrong, but I think it'd look a little better with, like, the yellows, the blues, the pinks, the reds, and that kind of stuff. But I love the fact he's got the fish here that are, like, coming out through the waterfall. Like, it's just a very nice touch and adds an extra bit of realism. Now, what I did not realize, number one, that slime could spawn in here. And number two, before we set foot in here, I want to know who here is a real Dragon Ball fan, because can you all tell me what this is when we walk inside? Yeah, Captain Boss built the freaking Kami house over here. Let me just go through and get rid of the slime that's trying to disrespect the territory. You do not come to Kami house and try to damage it. Let me just get rid of all you guys and take your supplies. I'll leave one, so that way you can tell the others what happened this day. But I thought this was really, really cool. Like, he's a little self-conscious about it. Like, he didn't think it was super detailed, but I'm like, bro, the fact that people automatically know what it is when they look at it, like, I think all you gotta do is add a banner that says, like, Kami House on the front, and you've got it. Like, you just need a red writing for it, but, yeah, he's got himself a little Kami House down here. So we've got Master Roshi's crib, we got a little beachfront property, if you will, a nice little glass walkway, and let's head on out and explore the other rooms. Because this is not this man's only food source. Like, you already know this man's got more that he's working with. You already saw that over there. And it's almost like optical illusions. Like, I swear, every freaking where you turn, there's just more and more shit that I keep missing. So, let's try to hit everything. This was the first... Oh, hold on. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. So, we started from the back. Now, we got this room over here. We've got more wheat and pumpkins. We have... more pumpkins and more space to plant more crops. Make sure there's no little secret passageways I'm not seeing over here. What else do we got? Was there anything else through here? No? Okay. So, we already saw the back. This is the middle. What else am I missing here? Okay, so there was this room here. So this is his compost room or his bone meal room. So basically you put any crops that you don't want in this chest up above. It goes through the hopper, gets pushed into the composter, bone meal drops into the hopper, and you get more bone meal at the bottom here. So that way none of your crops actually go to waste or anything. And let's see, what was the other room that we missed? We got this one over here. And I guess maybe this is just where he puts his water source in to water all of his crops. And let's come back out through here, shall we? Yeah, this is one of my favorite builds that he's done. Like, this is insane. This man, like, you already heard me explain earlier, like, he only uses non-enchanted iron and copper pickaxes. And this man dug out all... I don't know if he dug this out or if this was a natural hallway that he came across. I'm gonna say with how the lining is for it, this was just a natural hallway that he came across, but the credit that he's got to be given is this was all a solid freaking stone wall, and this man dug out this entire room with pickaxes and renaturized it, like literally let the land take over. Like, he used his dirt farm that I was telling you about and brought his grass farm that I was telling you about and brought all the grass down here. He's got different land masses built so that way it's not super flat. Like, he's actually built like different hills and different structures. We've got actual trees built over here. And this, I love this. He's got like the fish. He's got the whole thing I told you about where it's not just the boring square like me. He's got the actual, like, you know, texturized pond. And, you know, classic Captain Boss, we've got the waterfall system that comes through here to give it that extra bit of realism, because where's the water actually coming from? You can't have a lake of still water because that's just dangerous. You know, he's got an actual waterfall flowing in from the outside, filling his pond. Like, I freaking love this room. I cannot get over how much this is fucking amazing. We've got some exotic fish in here as well. I love the exotic fish. I want to say there's over like 3,258 fish or something like that. I could be wrong. I don't know if that's the exact number. Like, don't quote me on that. And then Captain Boss went as far as to do this. As if the first room wasn't enough, he went through and started digging out an entire second layer. And I'm like, dude, like, what the hell is the purpose behind this? Like, what is your end goal here? And he's got some big plans, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just put it that much. Like, just goddamn, this man has dug out so much. Like, for me personally, I would fall asleep doing this. Like, I have no idea how he has the dedication and, like, the, the attention span to dig all of this out with basic tools, not even using efficiency. Like, this is insane. Oh, there we go. This was his problem he was having for a while, is that it was, like, almost being treated as a super flat area. And as any of you guys that have played on super flat, as you know, like, it gets pretty invaded with slimes. So he's been trying to figure out how to counteract that or counterbalance it, and part of it has been going through and trying to build these land masses and these little hills and structures and whatnot to try to kind of cut back on the slime generation, which, in my opinion, it seems to be working. Like, you just saw one slime and that was it, where normally when I first started coming down here, every, like, 2 seconds, you literally turn around and there was, like, 10 slime. Kill them all, turn back around, turned back, and all the slimes regenerated again. So to say that there was only one slime that attacked us right now, I gotta say he definitely found the solution for that. Make sure we're not missing anything else here. We've got the farm that we saw. We got the underground structure that he was working on. That's insanely badass. And I guess that wraps things up here. I think we're heading back up the staircase. There was nothing else here to be seen. Let's see here. Is there anything else that I missed? Like that awesome entrance for the zombie XP farm? Alright, yeah, that looks about everything, folks. So, what I thought was going to be a 2-part video is actually going to be extending into a 3-part video, so I hope you guys really enjoyed checking out Captain Boss's builds and the kind of build aesthetic that he goes for whenever he makes his creations. And, yeah, you guys will catch me on the next episode for episode 11 of the Hard Mode Realm series of the Lore Tour, where I'll be doing the final part, part 3, where I'll be showcasing my builds and everything like that. Excuse me again, sorry about that. With that being said, when I say my lore builds, I'm going to try to fit it all into a part 3 video, but as you already have seen, I thought I was going to fit Captain Boss's and mine all together in one video, but the fact that Captain Boss's took up one video alone, part of me's worried that all my structures are going to have to take up 1, if not 1.5 videos, but we'll plan things out and we'll see how things go. So with that being said, I'm really excited that you guys got to sit here and check out the videos with me, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed the lore tour and seeing like what's all been put into this map to make it what it is today. Everybody's put in a lot of hard work and a lot of hours to make this realm what it is today. This wasn't just a me effort. Like, it's really cool coming through this map and seeing all the different structures and all the different things that all my friends and family have created along the way. When I was a kid, I always liked having maps to myself, and I never really liked sharing with anybody, and the more I've grown up, like, I really love having other people's builds on here. Like, it's really nice seeing, like, other signs of life, where it's not so lonely being like, you know, I built that, and that's it. The only other structures are villager homes. Like, it really gives your heart, like, a sense of warmth to walk through and go, man, like, my friend built that, like, my sister built that, my brother built that. Like, it's a really cool feeling. So, if you guys have ever had that OCD feeling, like, no, I don't want anybody else to build on my map. Like, you know, I only want my builds because nobody else can build as nice as me. Like, I promise, like, you're, like you may be a great builder, but I promise, like, there's other people, like, I thought, you know, like, I built better than my family and whatnot for a while, and it was pretty arrogant of me, and I watched other YouTubers, and it's like, bro, I ain't shit. Like, there's other YouTubers out there that'll smoke me when it comes to builds. Like, I am very basic when it comes to the other talented builders that are out there, and it's a lot more fun having friends and family to play with. Like, it's honestly been one of the happiest things that I've gotten to be blessed with when it comes to having this realm. So with that being said, I really want to thank you guys for joining me again. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I hope everything goes great for you guys until we meet again on the next episode. Stay safe and stay blessed until we meet again. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today, and this is going to be Meliorcraft signing off. Love you guys.